This is Vinny with J-Tech. We're going to troubleshoot a 3-wire sensor today. So right here, if you look, we got the sensor unplugged. So it's throwing a code right now. Showing an open code. Even though it's an open code, it shows on Genesis as a short, just because it's a Caterpillar. But the first step you would do is, well, obviously we need to read our codes first. So we got our Genesis here. We pull up our codes. We got our barometric pressure sensor, voltage above normal or sorted to high. So that's our fault. Now the first step normally would be to unplug the sensor and see if the fault changes. If it changes when you unplug the sensor, you know the sensor was the problem. But we already have it unplugged, so we're going to go over to the next step, which is checking our reference voltage. So first thing we're going to do is these two top pins right here, if you look, A and B. So we're just going to read these pins real quick and see if we got our reference voltage. Yep, and there it is, 5.06. Okay, so now if you didn't have your reference voltage, the first thing you would do is run a jumper straight from your common into your engine block. That way you know your ground's there, and you would check for your 5 volts. If you still didn't have it, your reference is messed up somewhere, and you need to go find out where that wire has an open in it. So we do have our 5 volts, so that's good. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put a jumper in. Let's see if I can find my, oh, there it is right here. We're going to put a jumper across those pins and see if our computer recognizes the change. If the computer recognizes the change, that means the wiring in the computer is good, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't recognize it. So let me go ahead and jump these pins. And we should have a change on the Genesis when we go look at it. Alright, now you can see how it said voltage high, above normal? Now it's saying the opposite. So the ECM did recognize that. Now, if the ECM did not recognize that, the next step you would do is you go to the 2 pins on the actual ECM all the way down. Wherever this sensor is pinned down on the ECM, you'd short the same 2 pins, and that would be how you distinguish whether it's the wiring or the ECM, because if it recognizes the ECM is good, if it didn't, then you know somewhere in the wiring. So, well guys, I hope that helped with troubleshooting 3-wire sensors, and thanks for watching.